There's the game. Yeah. There we go, Jesus. Okay. Sorry, technical difficulties. I can't believe this. You know what? This happens constantly whenever I try to play games, so at this point it doesn't even matter. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna have to close the game out and try again. So loud. Gives me a headache. Stop it.
Danganronpa.
Oh, jeez. Now stay down. I leave you down, and you turn yourself back up at the beginning of the game. Go away, Hifumi. I hate you. There. Now, we can start the stream. Howdy, howdy, everybody, and welcome back to Danganronpa. Ooh, it's hot. I might actually have to shut this door for once. This was an amazing, terrible start to a stream. I loved it. It was amazing. Anyways, last episode, 2 people got murdered. Sayaka and Juniko. As you can tell in the corner, she's right there. She's dead. However, we know who killed Juniko. Juniko was murdered by Monokuma, aka the bear. Where is my notebook? Okay, there's my notebook. I've got to make sure I have all my notes ready for our trial. Right? So, now we got to talk to everybody here to figure out who murdered, you know, Sayaka.
What should I do?
Someone got right in front of us. They...
Hey.
Before we start searching for Sayaka's clue, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed. I got all the evidence right here. Doesn't matter. I got every single thing that happened in this book. Super flappy, wobbly book.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyways. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Hey! That was my assistant and my possibly girlfriend. You don't know. Don't be rude. Okay. We just need to let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no. You can't just leave him there alone.
What?
What? Why not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Frog you!
So then...
Aye. Then I'll stay on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op based defense with two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP! I don't like that. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. You're supposed to be a psychic, right?
Huh?
What's going on? This wasn't supposed to be real. I gently placed my hand on Juniper's lifeless body. Like they do moves, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood. Only thing, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. I would be too, actually. Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means that this was all real?
What?
That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Hang up! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
what's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? You're closest to the body, what are your...
Oh.
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed some very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. They're gonna try and pin this on me. I just know it.
Ah.
What? She's right.
Eh?
Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second! You've all got it wrong! For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth! Looking, everyone had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? I love that woman! How dare you!
So then.
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. And at this point, we should split up. We need to go to the bathroom. To the bathroom of this? We need to go to the bathroom of this, guys, okay? Everyone, go to the bathroom. Stop what you're doing, go to the bathroom, sit on the toilet, and just think about what you've done. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
So.
well, do I really have to say anymore?
Actually.
I'd rather you didn't. No.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Toyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. Just like that, and just like Toyoko, he was gone before we realized.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I'd better head to the scene of the crime. Oh, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. Whatever son of a bee did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence.
You're fucking.
They better get my child again. That's how I think he talks, because I don't like him. None of his deadly words hang near. He and Sorako ran off.
So,
I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway.
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
This is.
It was
very.
you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next? Ah!
So,
I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto is guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check, just to check, you know. Gotta get my 2D waifus out. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? Sorry. Super important text message just came in. Like, why not? I'm not good with blood, says the tsundere. All it takes is one glimpse and I... Well, there's... Juniko's right there. I'm making a note of that. Just in case, because there's a body that's bleeding out literally 10 feet away from her. And here she is talking to me. There we go. Toko says she passes out when she sees blood, yet Juniko is bleeding out 10 feet away. Sorry. I'm good now. Well, partially good. My friend's upset about something. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone's expecting much from you anyways. Exactly. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out! But it was pointless. Everyone had already left, and their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise everyone will die.
Execution is execution. Execution!
Sorry, my friend's still very upset.
Electric chair. Bzz, bzz,
Poison gas.
Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Whee! I can't let that happen. I can't let the things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Well, whoever's got gold paint on them, first and foremost. Investigate. Alright. Investigation number 2. Sayaka's murder. Sayaka's murder. Guess you look to the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizono. Time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. 1:30 a.m. T.O.D. Time of death. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence that death took place in the bathroom. I've got that. Alright, let's see. COD, cause of death. Stab wound. I might just making double notes just in case. Stab wound. And I've got this already down, but I'm putting it all in this new note category, just so that, you know, when we go to the trial, I can go, hey, right here. No. Smack that paper. Right there, it says this. abdomen, and injury to wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. Sure. In quotation marks. A fracture. You have no choice but to push forward if you want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. She was stabbed. I mean, why she was killed? Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Alright. First and foremost, how are you doing? My other child. Aren't you gonna help investigate? Sure. Shirino? But I can't leave Junoko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Yeah. I thought you'd have a better insight, but no. Alright, Mr. Psychic. Oh, no way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. My friend's feeling a little bit better now, so I should... Interruption should be... Camera. Alright. There's nothing I can do here, so we're just gonna leave the gym and head back to my room. Alright, let's see here. That is type piece or trophies and other items. Alright. Let's leave here. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Yep. So I head to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remains. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. There are scratches and gout. Evidence of a struggle? Well, yeah. I put that down already, but I'll put it again. Evidence of a struggle. I'll put it down again. Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in your room. Dang it, I was right in the other room. If only I'd heard something. The rooms are soundproof.
Wait.
That would not have been possible.
Huh?
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another Monokuma strategy, creating an ideal settlement for murder. Nice.
Evidence of a... If this thing takes notes for me, I'm gonna be very upset. Again, yeah, so... Lovely. Look at the bed. Gouging bed looks like someone attacked it. What in the world happened here? What do you want? Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
Boy! She's investigating the murder of your wannabe girlfriend. And you ask her if she lost a contact? I don't know if she's doing that, but she seems concentrating pretty hard on it. Look at the sword again. Hi, Scar. How you doing? Sorry about it. Yes, and plus, been taken out of its sheath. Hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. Shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off on part of the blade and handle. Yeah, the handle's especially missing a lot of its coating. Okay, so handle's missing a lot of coating. Sword missing lots of coating. Yep. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Replica sword has been added to the truth book. It's taking notes for me! Rude! I was taking the notes! I was taking the notes here, and yet you decided to take them for me. I'm not arguing, I wanted to take the notes. I like being an investigative detective. Toolkit's still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence has been used at all. Yes, I'm using a Christmas Pikachu mug. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine. I hadn't had any reason to open it. Can you imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this?
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mundo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to
What?
be building furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either?
Why?
Not just me. Nobody's
What?
busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys holding their toolkit yet, because, like, why would we? Toolkit has been added to Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Alright. My room key's still sitting here. I wonder if that's part of anything. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so it must be my room key. If I remember correctly... Ah, that's right, we have to trade keys. Traded... keys... beforehand. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. Sayaka would have the key here to my room the entire time. Well, wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get in the room in the first place? She must have let him in. Did Sayaka forgot to lock the door? No, she probably let him in. She was kind of airheaded. No, that seems impossible. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, 'cause she went right to bed. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. With how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. So she couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer... Switching room... Yep. Anything in my trash can? Ah, I can't look at my trash can. Lame. Security camera. Surveillance camera. Yes, I must use to keep an eye on her. When anything stops happening, they just keep on watching. Did she write anything on the notepad? The notepad's still here, but I don't think it's real. You could check it, see if, you know, she put anything on it. There we go. Nope.
Well,
Can I...
By the way.
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. Killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before we went on the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch!
You know what? I've already smacked you enough with the stick. You haven't learned your lesson. I'm not gonna do it again. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. Agreed. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find that son of a doo-doo head that did this, I'm gonna pound his face in. But what if it was a girl that did it? ...
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when time comes. I think... Oh, so the roll looks like it was way less more than 4. So I can see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little. Okay, so that's not important. There's the sheath. This is the report. You mean it was... Yeah. So take out switch just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have made something sharp. Like, how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. I don't know. A good bop to the head with a sheathed sword still kind of hurts. Like, that's solid bamboo right there, so that gives somebody concussion. You know? A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. You just slide right off in the middle of the fight. Oh, that's why you throw it at them. You do this, you fling it at them, and then as they're distracted, you stab them. I took a lot of martial arts. So, where are the scratches on the sheath? Replica sword sheath has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I'm gonna make notes too, because I don't trust the notes of the game. Scratches on sheath. Got it. I think that's everything. I'm gonna talk to her again. Okay, it's the same thing.
Isn't it? I'm sorry.
Did you?
It's the same thing. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but... What? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, even though you've been living here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Nice. Yay! I knew it was something. By the way, for those of you who are new, if you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that follow button. I stream on a regular basis. I normally stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but until I find a job, I'm streaming every day. Except for Sunday. Sometimes Saturday. But I'm streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Stream regular content, stream anything from Danganronpa to horror games to fun, silly Minecraft games, things like that. Bam. There's the stand. It's the display stand the sword was on. Okay, so that's not important. Is there anything on the notepad? Can you just look? Take the notepad and look. Fine, fine. I guess the notepad's not important. Let's go look for the trash room. I checked the room first of all. Sayaka, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
I see. I'm pretty sure I've checked everything. I can't go. She won't let me go into the bathroom. Oh, and on the other side of this door. There it is. Yep. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst out in tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. I told myself I couldn't face what I saw, but now's not the time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust in her stomach. That must have been the killing blow, aka a knife. A knife? Whatever they used to kill her, where did they get it? It's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to Monokuma's file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But something sort of glittery on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittering. That definitely concerns me. Was she beat to death with a sword? Nothing that concerns me is... Oh, there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. Palms of both her hands are totally spotless. So how come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her. So when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how did her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? Falling? Standing up? Getting stabbed and just... So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. ... Anything in the bathroom? Any kind of writing? Oh, there is writing. Right there. Aha! I looked past Sayaka at the wall behind her, and there, I saw it. What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? Let me write that down. 11037. Alright, so we got numbers, but what do they, which is, I'm pretty sure it's a code, but what does it go to? Alright, this is just the same thing. There we go. I don't think there's anything else I can do for her now. Shower. The water from the shower is turned off at nighttime. Okay. I think that's everything. Leave the bathroom. Yes.
It would seem...
Looks like you found it. Right, Makoto? The bloody numbers are most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what they could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, I mean, she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the results would be? The results?
Well...
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You did uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obviously not you're going to tell me. Mirror. Actually, let me just... Jeez, I can't hit that button for the life of me. Now let me flip it. Where's the mirror button? Well, I flipped it and it still doesn't make any sense. We get RE0LL. Real. Dimeth. I'm gonna write real. It's not like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one thing I want to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Correct.
So, the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The door was practically about to fall out. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must use a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? Intentional? Why would somebody want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. Are you actually a woman? You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about that. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up?
Goodbye.
I'm so lost. Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. I don't think she thinks you're guilty, but that's a good thing. Bathroom doorknob has added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should look into where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. They'll even talk to me, that is. Whoa. Interesting developments. Only the boys got screwdrivers. So we've narrowed it down to only the guys. I didn't write down their genders of the people. Great. That was my flaw. I didn't write down their genders when I took the notes of everybody. However, I can just go into my handy dandy thingy-majigger and do this. So we've got Kiyotaka, Bayaku, Mondo, Leon, Hifumi, Yashihiro, and Shorino. Chihiro? I can never pronounce that right. But yeah. Deceased. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people. Now we've narrowed it down to out of the 14. Actually the 13 because we're taking me out and taking out Juniko. Because she's dead too. Alright. Where's that trash room at? Oh, hello! Why am I so short? You see that? Why am I so short all of a sudden? Am I crouching?
Very strange.
So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. ... Didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? No, she probably would have died anyways, because they were getting into her room as well. Right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then see what Leon has to say.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file says Sayaka was killed in your room. I can't just stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Whoa, wait a second. That has Sayaka's name on it. name plates have been switched. I need a better writing utensil than colored pencils. I need to get me a pen or something.
Very strange. Mr. Nagi, what was Miss Mizuno doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Most suspicious.
Absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room.
Do you really think I'm guilty? Speaking of trash rooms, that's where I'm going now. Unga bunga. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all trash in the school eventually winds up.
How'd you get this gate
No,
open?
no, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
This is stupid. It'd be fair just to go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Cleaning duty has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. A hatch. There's a hatch on the floor. Rattle, rattle. Door won't budge. It must be locked. Nice. I got a token. What are these tokens used for again? Leave the area. Let's go see if we can find anybody else to talk to. This is Hyoko's room. I don't think there's anything in there to help me. Well, let's go look in this room. My room. Huh? This is Sayaka's room. The nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Door nameplates have been added to truth section. I was wondering when that would happen. I'm going to mute for a second. I have got to blow my nose. Oh, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright. Let's see. Where? Again, I don't like that I'm so short. Like, that's like 2 feet taller than I am. I'm crotch height. That's not... No. Anyways, let's go find everyone else we gotta talk to. Anyone in the dining room? It's probably where the knife was, hey, because it is a kitchen and a dining room area after all. Oh, hi! Hina. Oh, excuse me. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall?
Oh, no. I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all fresh for me, you know? I don't have a first clue what we should be doing.
I know what you mean.
And I don't know why. Being in the dining hall helped keep me calm. So I know I should, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing the night when Sayaka was killed.
Hina was in dining hall when Sayaka was killed.
But wait a second. If she was in the dining hall at excuse me, I dropped something. At 1:30 in the morning, the dining room hall doors get locked at 10 p.m. and don't unlock until 7 a.m. Making a note of that. Making a note of that. Making a note of that. Okay. Now,
Let's look around, see if we can find a murder weapon. AKA into the kitchen. Wow, that's a fully stocked kitchen right there. Stacks of meat. Marbled meats. Salted meats. Now's the time to think about food. There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. I don't see anything noteworthy about any of it. There is a knife missing, though. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here. Big one, small one. But one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... It's buried in Sayaka's stomach. Go. Knife is missing from the kitchen. Oh, look at these notes. I saw something I could look at. Where'd it go? Already looked at all the monitors, already looked at the cameras. Alright, let's leave. Leave the kitchen? Yes, we should. Oh, I was about to say, is she gone? That's sure she knows about the missing knife. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, it wasn't missing from the
That's
beginning?
right.
Nope, last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back in the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the kitchen knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure, tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. iOS account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not! I would never! ... Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean...
She was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, you two people becoming good friends and one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Great, so her testimony is not worth it because she doesn't believe I didn't kill him. You can't have full faith in your people and don't say anything. How lawyers work. She's not a lawyer, but, you know. Now, let's see if I can find... Aha! Were you on cleaning duty last night? Cleaning duty, eh? Matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me!
He probably realized I was basically charged, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, it's zero cleaning duty now?
That's wrong!
Actually, no. Huh? Okay, then who is? Hifuma was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. Fumi on cleaning duty. Got it.
Count on it!
Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long.
Got it!
And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you! Okay. No, I can't. No, I want to murder you. I want to murder you. I want to murder you. I want to murder you so bad. I do not like you. Alright. Anyway, so we know Hifumi was on cleaning duty. And we know he doesn't like 3D girls. He only likes 2D waifus. Because he's weird like that. I mean, I can understand a good waifu, but still. I'll go talk to him in a second. I'm going to talk to Celeste, see if she's got anything to say. Hey Celeste, you know anything about this cleaning duty stuff?
Huh?
Cleaning duty? What's that? Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe she'd ask Taka, or someone else. Anyone but me, really. Okay, so she's got nothing of importance. Leave the area and let's go confront Hifumi. Oh, Hifumi! Oh, Fat Weasel Man! I'm going to kill you for killing my assistant! you. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me! Why do you ask? Just so happens one of Kuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to get off all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me a key for the trash room gate. We're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room? Only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all the trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words,
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student becomes blackened will graduate, unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. Anyone could go in and out of the trash room wherever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. Hi, Alex! How are you doing, bud? The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyways, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty! Why do you want the cleaning duty gig anyways?
Oh.
I'm glad to hear that. I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar. I know why you did it.
Is it, like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'd get tired of 2D and then turn to...
Completely unforgivable!
After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figurines.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? And their voices changed, I know. If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sayaka can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to... Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you're on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask. What? And now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or even beat a boss! No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You
Oh, okay! So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. This is getting intense. I love a good mystery, though. Like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He'll learn how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever. Please just hurry up. I have no idea what this man is talking about. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Before we pull the key out of his pocket and use the switch next to the gate. And then, he stabbed me several times in the chest.
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi,
Without a
surely you
doubt.
aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiends! You planned this all along! No. I just want to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Is this man an idiot? I think this man's an idiot. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Right, first things first. This, broken glass thingy. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Incinerator? Incinerator. Looks like you see some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Yeah. Is that it? Do you know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a drag... I hate this man. I hate this man so much. Bro, if I wasn't the killer, I would become the killer and stab you.
Die! I hate you! I get, you know, a good anime pun every now and then, but still. Kidding aside, this is the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that meanie girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. So helpful. So helpful. That information was so needed that I'm overwhelmed with how much information that gave me. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? You should play. I did play Little Nightmares 1. I just never streamed it. Well, so the thing about playing a game like Little Nightmares is, if I know what's gonna happen, it's not as scary anymore. And you know me, I love a good scare. I love a good story. I love Little Nightmares 1, and I especially love Little Nightmares 2. That's, you know, why I streamed it all in a week. There's only one person it could be. Should all be still in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Shattered crystal ball has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Making a note of that in my own notes because I still don't trust the notes of the game. I gotta get a new page. Jeez. Shattered crystal ball in trash room. Like the thin boy. I'm thinking more of the wild-haired guy, you know, who says he's a psychic and who's also, I'm pretty sure, a stoner. He scared me. Yeah. There's something on the ground in front. Oh, you're still talking about Little Nightmare. Sorry. Yeah, he was pretty scared. Something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of clothing. A burnt piece of like a hunk of burning love. I'm a nerd. I'm a weeb, and I hate this. ... Anyways, this looks like a piece of cloth in the shape, part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means it's all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. A lot of people here with white button-up shirts. This is enough for itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt piece of shirt. By the way, how is everybody doing? I see there's 7 of you watching, which is really cool. I hope you're all having a wonderful and fantastic day at the moment and you're enjoying the stream. Burnt piece of cloth. You can add the section of your handbook. Let's look inside the incinerator. Let's look at the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave. Okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Ifumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No, you just said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Ah, yes. Not that there can be no mistake. If I had got one thing from me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
I didn't like that voice change. No, sir. I do the voice changes here. I feel as if... It's my job. Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on them. I haven't been in the back of the trash room since then. Since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Incinerator has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does this mean, Mr. Nayagi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it.
Everyone
I'm
already knows
sure
you
of
did it. All the mysteries are being solved, one by one. It's not like he's living out one of his comic book fantasy. Yeah, it kinda does. I think that's everything. Let's talk to... Mr. Naiki, you seem a little down. Huh? Really? If you need help lifting your spirits, call me anytime.
Come on.
I've got all kinds of stuff that might help cheer you up. No, 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 no. Leave. Let me leave. Run. Bye. Bye. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't you touch me. Don't touch me. Hifumi's a pervert.
Very strange.
Okay, it's the same thing. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Shut up. I never remember how to get to the gym. What's in here? There's some magazines around. No help there. Watchman. Watchman has nothing to do with this case. I mean, you never know. Vending machine's still there. Shouldn't have any way of helping solve this case either. Okay, so nothing in here is worth helping with. Got it. Just wanted to check to make sure. I honestly thought that was the school store for a second. Let's see. Anything in the boys' restroom? It's fishing. There's a bunch of little fish swimming right inside. Well, you know what? It's better to check and see. Right, now where's the gym? Fumi's room is closest to the incinerator. Now let's go back to the gym. I think the gym is this way. Yep, here it is. Gym. Let's go talk to the people in the gym if they're still there. I like how there's an entrance out of the gym too. That's pretty cool. You. Hey, Hiro, can I ask you something? Oh, no. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hiro, snap out of it. Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Huh? That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed! What the heck?
What the heck?
I only brought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how did it break?
What?
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? That guy totally duped me? He said it belonged to the pillar. No, excuse me. He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Yes. Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Some must have come by and snatched it. You left it. I was just in the laundry room. Chad crystal ball's been updated. Yeah. Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like a million. A million? That's pretty cheap actually. I mean, considering it gave you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad. Yeah, no. Just disappointed. How are you doing? Hey, Chiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Shiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyways for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. He's letting on more than he knows. Look at those legs. He's got man legs. Watch me be completely wrong about them being a dude. That would be kind of funny. Granted, there is nothing wrong with that. Let's go check the laundry room. Again. You know, I'll check the store out, see if there's anything I can get in here. I think I used these coins in here.
Ah. Would you like to try your head against the almighty? Yeah, sure. Why not? Alright, let's give it a shot. Now, how do I leave? That's not the right button. Is that your assumption, or are you telling me straight up? Got an item. I put 5 coins in there. I don't know how to leave. Well, I think he is. Okay. Understandably so. A little-known book about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that teaches. Green costume. School crest. Proof that you cleared the prologue. How do I leave? I want to leave! I just start pressing buttons. I don't know what button I pressed. Leave the area? Yes. Alright. Let's... DVD player. Yes, thanks. No, look at the box! Okay, so we gotta go get Sayaka's thingy. Go look back in my room, aka Sayaka's room. That's the gym. Doomcough. I think it was him. I think it was him. Mr. Model Student. Actually turns out to be a murderer. Definitely. Definitely can see it. Also, why are the bathrooms still, this communal bath still, blocked off? It's Takumi. Takumi, okay. Don't change your mind, you gotta stick to one person. I mean, granted, I'd probably end up changing my mind too. Surveillance camera, I hate it. Yeah. Well, these are the kind of magazines that... Nope, so they're not the kind of magazines that Hifumi would like. Got it. Let's see. Let's go into my room. Get her tape from her garbage bin. AKA my room now. There's only one thing in the trash bin. Yep, DVD. Sayaka got really upset after seeing what was on the video. I wondered, what did she see? It might not be a direct case, but it might be worth checking out anyways. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Yep. Now we leave. Meow. And now we run back to the other side. It is interesting that there's a running mechanic in this game. Zoom, 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 and a boom, boom, boom. Jam to the music. I should be able to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It was like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka.
She was there, along with her friend. She said she had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Except that she was dead. Alex? You know what happened to people who do spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers. I don't want to have to mute you. Then it started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out from the speaker.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band.
That ruins the fun of the game, you see? No, spoilers ruin the immersion and the fun of me trying to figure it out on my own. Now you can look it up, but if you tell me... So is that actually a spoiler? Or are you just pulling my chain?
For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Alright, well... I'm sorry, Alex, but since you did spoil, I am gonna have to put you in timeout. It's only gonna be for about 2 minutes, so... But still. But then, suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. Oh. What the? Sayaka disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to.
That's just mean, bud.
So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation. That warning, the video cut off. What the heck? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. He's trying to say he was even able to get to them. If that really did happen, everyone outside the world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Bing bong.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
Sure.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Woo! Class trial! Yay! We get found out who murdered my girlfriend! Woo!
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. I know where that is. Whee! It's okay, Alex. Just... Now you know. Okay?
Yo!
We've been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered, and the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crimes. So, they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? Great, I'm getting a phone call.
Is everyone here? Okay then.
Hello?
Hi, this is Patricia from Dealer Servicing. Your file just came across my desk, and it looks like your vehicle may be at risk of losing coverage.
Goodbye.
Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom.
I know, right? My vehicle!
Where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Let's figure out. Time to figure out who murdered. I'm not gonna talk to any of you. I'm going on the elevator. There's a real twist to this
Well
elevator.
then.
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? Not scared. Isn't quite. right.
Makoto.
I said this before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. You need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is! Plus Ultra! I've been watching a lot of My Hero Academia. I raised my voice trying to give myself courage. I turned, trembling with anticipation, towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed. The elevator started to move. That's a big elevator to hold that many people. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how death row inmates feel when the time has finally come.
Oh,
Rather than that, it's no more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment. Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Bowels is always a fun word. Oh, it's a nice word. You finally arrived! What do you think? Does it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close. It's total dog poopy.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Yahoo!
Hurry up now! Hurry up! We did what he said and found our seats. Whew. The seats are arranged in a gigantic circle. I don't like that their two pictures have X's out on them. They'll set up so that everyone can see everyone else. It's also meant to be easy for anyone to transfer their attention and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to go heavy as we sat there. You mean stood there because there were no chairs? Did he always have blood on his shirt? A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. Why is he shaped like an egg? A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Don't say that every time. You want to save the data? Trial, class, prep. How many save slots are there? Oh, there's a lot. Okay, good. Save there. He has blood on his shirt. Yes, he does. What? Let me check my notes, because if I'm not able to go through my notes again, I got, you know, my spare set here. Front piece of clothes. Was on store nameplate, store bathrooms, dying message, Sayaka's wrist. Alright, I got everything. Alright. Truth bullets, presence, set skills. I don't know what skills are. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time. Okay. All I have is that. Interesting. Don't know what skills are. Finish preparation. Class trial. All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Sounds good to me.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Lovely. Don't tell me, as long as I don't gotta read a lot, I should be fine. I'm about to eat me a piece of chocolate. My throat's sore. Chocolate helps with my throat.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of
course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Seriously, what do you think was gonna
Before
happen?
we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Wow, calm down, bud. I didn't mean like that.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat?
Ah.
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
True.
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
Okay, I may not know that just in case.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Let's do this. It's about time to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I'd be ready to speak up about everything. This isn't about just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. As things progress during each class trial, we engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. New pencil time! Let's see. We get another orange! Yay! And this one's fully sharpened. But this means that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Or I could take the notes too. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim and then fire. What? Why do I have a gun with truth bullet? What? I just thought it meant like truth bullet points. I didn't know it meant actual bullets. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah?
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Yes.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Yeah. Sayaka had resisted. No, there'd be no explanation what happened in my room. For the first debate, we'd like to take a real quick sidebar. If you're able to spot or refuse someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Oh, good! Okay, good. With a group of statements, someone's words may appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? It represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always, inaccurate sections of a person's statement. Truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots, so when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the control key. Okay. Well then, good luck, and have fun!
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom.
Yep.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Murder! Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted, there'd be no question what happened in my room.
I assert that the one who was murdered...
Okay, wait a second. Aim. Fire truth bullet, left mouse button. Select truth bullet, mouse wheel. Okay, I did that.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place
In the bathroom, so it seemed the killer must have taken her by surprise while she didn't even have a chance to resist.
There we go, jeez.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, so I gotta hit the bullets itself. Got it.
Just a second, Chihiro.
Chihiro, that's what
Try
it
to
is.
remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Who do you think between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the
Nope,
bathroom?
not at all.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
Yep.
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Shut up, I don't like you.
Sorry.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Okay, so what's next?
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Well, duh, it is a real trial. It was a knife, you could tell, because the handle was still in her chest. Yep.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust
It
into
was
her
a
stomach.
knife! You people are stupid!
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong.
Right!
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Yep.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
Yep.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Did nobody think to, after taking evidence of the case, take the knife and look at it? Because once you... I think the girls is the killer. This one? I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Yep.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being
Yeah.
a kitchen knife.
Look real close, you can see that, about 2.5 inches of the blade looks like a kitchen knife with the handle of a kitchen knife sticking out of her stomach.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
I don't know.
I
Which
mean, we
girl?
all know Makoto killed her, right?
Bruh!
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
I think it was you, Toko.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Exactly.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Yeah, it will.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Exactly. After all, sus.
You really
They're all
believe
sus, yeah.
that?
Yeah. She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know darn well I'm not the killer. I mean, you could have sleptwalked. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear? Yes. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay close attention to what everyone's saying. I don't know. I'm pretty good at debate camp type stuff. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Okay, so I actually have to... Okay, I've been targeting the person. That's why I was messing up. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge. If the gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time. So let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck. Have fun. Make your argument. I always account.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Yep.
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret, when nobody was in the dining hall.
No, that's wrong.
Liar! Pants on fire.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right?
Yeah, I'm not.
Go ahead and say it all you want.
You're the tsundere here. You're the jealous type. You're the tsundere. You probably murdered her because you're jealous.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do
Ooh.
you think, Hina?
Huh?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Yeah. And when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yep. Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
Yep.
No?
No?
No, I don't think so.
Exactly.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
There we go.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time.
Yep.
In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Yep, yep.
Okay, then what about this?
It was you.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
I'm pretty sure it's Toko. I'm pretty sure it's Toko.
Idiot swimmer girl?
Oh.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
That is a good thing to know. I want to know that too.
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Okay.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
True, true.
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
Wow. Upright said, no accomplices.
Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Good.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Toko.
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
True.
No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time
Wow.
I was drinking my tea.
Okay.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Bruh, how can you forget that face?
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because,
Y'all were
well,
making out.
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Oh. Ooh.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
Yeah, you do.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
No.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Exactly.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Both of them are girls.
But I'm a girl.
Yeah.
What? You are? Oh my gosh.
Even
so
I knew
sorry.
that. No, what I don't know is Shirino. If she's a boy or not. That's one I don't know about. But I knew that Sakura was a girl.
But if it wasn't either
And
of
I
you,
wasn't gonna question
then
it
what
either.
other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
I didn't know about just now. Yeah, she's a girl. You didn't know that?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Ooh, who was it?
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up
She
dead.
murder herself? She kill herself? Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen set was... Oh no. Did Sayaka kill herself?
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us.
Back.
She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
That could be a possibility.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
Great.
See? He did do it after all.
Don't look at me like that when you say that either! Don't blush and smirk! That's not a good... Stab!
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
I've got a truth bullet.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Me for the money. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early
Yeah,
to
yeah.
decide conclusively that Makoto
I
is
like
the killer,
you, Kyoko.
wouldn't you say?
I like you. You're now my favorite person besides the coder. 'Cause they're pretty cool. I haven't talked to them much, but they're pretty cool.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
We did.
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Exactly.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
Oh yeah?
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Hair? Your first hangman's gambit. Would you like to hear more? Yes! As things advance further in the class trial, the hangman's gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around, and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim and press the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you're out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck, have fun. Something that been at the scene. I should have been at the scene, but wasn't. I can't figure out what it is. Is it hair? Hangman's Gambit. I'm assuming it's hair. Yeah. Ah, okay. Right, so how am I supposed... If you shoot the wrong letters during the Hangman's Gambit, you'll take damage. If your influence gauge is you focus gauge, this determines the special... Oh, so I have to shoot them multiple times.
I
okay.
understand.
I thought I had to shoot them once. That was my fault. Okay. You gotta shoot them multiple times. And
That's
then-
right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Exactly.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
Oh.
That makes sense, does it not?
Mm-hmm.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself.
Yeah, they left the
not
body in the
just her
bathroom,
hair.
dum-dum.
Yes,
Shut
very
up.
true, very true.
Straight to the eye.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course. to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Yeah?
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the
I
culprit?
am not, you screwball.
But are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the
Yes.
absence of some hair?
Yes.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Oh, I've got them. Let's see. My tool case wasn't open. The door handle to my bathroom was broken because I don't have a lock, but the door frame does get stuck. What do you want? I got plenty of
Do
them.
you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
Yep.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yep.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
However...
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
Yep.
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind.
I
do
sure
you remember, Makoto?
The killer showed get in the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is object the killer broke.
I got it!
The bathroom door.
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom.
Yep.
You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What
Doorknob to the bathroom?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
Yep.
See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
Yep. They
This
sure
is
did.
another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
Leon,
You
shut
still
up.
don't see?
Yeah.
Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
She's gotta be the ultimate detective or something. That's gotta be her whole role. Or something. Cole said it was a bewildering act. I wasn't knows first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Yes. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. That's fine by me. I've got my notes that I've marked down to remember, and I've also got, you know, the notes of the thing. Use the truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now, it's important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Let's do this. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yep.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yep.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Yep.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
I missed.
But to
This
finish
really
the
is.
job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it.
Shut up, Toko.
We already know the answer.
If I had a real bullet, I'd shoot you right now and prove that I'm a murderer for you only. It's not because the door's open. Yeah, I know. I gotta get to it.
The incident took place. Sayaka was first. She then fled into the...
Then the killer ran and they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Nope, she didn't lock it.
That's wrong.
There's no lock to my bathroom because I'm in a boys' room.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yep.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because you gotta twist the doorknob and lift it up and then push in.
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right.
Yep.
Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true.
Oh yeah, I
can
forgot he's
be.
over here. I forgot he was still in here. This is really interesting. I'm really enjoying it.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
That's not lucky at all.
You know it, right?
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Excuse me.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because the nameplates were switched.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The nameplates were slap-a-roonied. By the bathroom was locked. The doors actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was... actually took place in Sayaka's room.
Shoot!
Yeah, that is my fault. I overthought that. Yeah, yeah.
Got it. The killer must not have realized that it was my
You
room.
worded that. You worded that one weird. That is not my fault.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know?
And yet, he's
I
absolutely
don't like him
right.
talking.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Mm-hmm.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Yep.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
That's a definite truth, my guy. Stop trying to be a douchebag.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Yeah.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Exactly. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
You did it.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Nope, sorry, not doing that, bud. Sorry.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
I've got some more evidence, guys. Don't worry. I've got plenty of evidence.
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
No.
Majority rules? You really think
Yeah.
that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, you.
No, you.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Who do you guys think it is? Vote now. I'm thinking it's Toka.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering,
Oh.
how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Get inside.
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and
Nope.
the culprit picked it up.
Star.
That's possible, right?
Naughty, naughty.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
They probably could have, but...
Negative! If
Oh,
you
yeah,
remember,
yeah, they
Monokuma
can't.
made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
I forgot that. Good job, Taka.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No.
No, that can't be it either.
Nope.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Shut up, 2D waifu lover.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was.
And that's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka can let somebody in because... With which room keys... No... Great. Okay, so I don't have it in my bullet points. I'm just gonna go with the room keys.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared,
Yeah.
remember?
Okay, so good. Oop, I didn't mean to click that. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh, that's something I did not consider. Uh-oh.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
True.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get in the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in
See?
the top sheet with a pencil.
See? I told you to check the notepad because there's gonna be something on the notepad. But did you let me do it? No! You said that it's not important enough. I knew there was gonna be something on that notepad. I knew it. Makoto's an idiot. I'm the detective here. That actually made me more bad than it should have. I got a headache now.
And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Yeah, so have I.
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words.
Yep.
When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found a notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Where's my screaming pillow? I need my screaming pillow. You son of a bitch! I told you that you had a thing in the thing. Sorry. I'm good now. Where's my pencil? There's my pencil.
Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
I'm the killer, true?
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Great. Then that note. Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
I don't believe you.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Let me guess, you got the note?
Very well then. Pay attention.
Uh-oh. Make your arguments. Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No, that's wrong.
Our nameplates were switched. I just don't know when they were switched.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
Yep.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
Yes, it did.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
Yep.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
I thought she said it was me for a second there.
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
Well, one person who switched the nameplates. One person knew we had switched rooms. It was Sayaka.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Something I want to talk about. Just us two. In 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
Yep.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
I don't know.
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms.
To kill them.
Why would anyone do that?
To understand that,
To kill them.
we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
True.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
Or she attacked them.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Thank you for saying it.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
You looking nervous over there, Leon. Plus you've got whatever's on your shirt.
I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh, most definitely.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Because of the cold flakes on her wrist? Duh. The sword is because, when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt.
I got it!
Yeah.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there.
Part of the
See?
sword.
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
Yep.
You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll
That's
stick
why
right
it's all
to
peeling
you.
off.
And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see.
Shut
And
up!
So the truth draws
Kifumi.
ever closer.
Shut up. Kifumi, I don't like you.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
I doubt that. What happened in my room? Well, let's like to make clear. Of course there's more to learn. What else is there? Are you getting used to non-stop? Yeah, actually. Starting with the next bit, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. Got it. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. Press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purpose, this time logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun! Replica sword, kitchen knife set, replica sword sheath. Replica sword sheath, definitely.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Yeah.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
After hitting her on the wrist with the sheath.
They killed her with it.
Yep.
And that's exactly what happened.
Person with the sword really did attack first. There's no explanation how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
Yes.
A sword-based sneak attack.
And
Don't know about
that's
that.
what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
Yes.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen
No,
knife she had
okay.
hidden
I got it.
away.
I got it. Shut up.
And they killed her.
And that's exactly what happened.
It wasn't a sneak attack.
When the fighting...
The culprit grabbed this, and that's when the first blow. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
Because she had to have the knife first. And then broke it out of her wrist.
Actually, no.
And then...
I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Yes.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched.
Yep.
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Exactly.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I
We
get
get
what
it.
the
You're
hell's
dumb
going
and
on.
slow.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
But like I said,
That's
if
true.
you need to,
With the
that
sheath
does make a
on,
good clubbing
it'd be
weapon.
heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Nah, you just hit him on the head like a club.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Yeah.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
Right.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
So Sayaka attacked
I think
first.
I get it. So here's how it all played out.
Bet.
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too.
I think Sayaka tried to murder first, and she got murdered instead.
Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend
Sayaka
herself.
tried to kill the person who came into her room.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her finger. Her fingy. Oh yeah, no, her palms.
got it.
Yeah, because they're clear from gold.
You're talking about her palms, right?
Yep.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by
Because
looking at
the
her
gold
palms?
plating comes off.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do...
So the other girl, Juniko, was murdered by the bear in front of everybody. So they know that she was murdered by the bear because she attacked Monokuma. Which one of the rules is you can't attack Monokuma or you will be punished. And punishment is death. So she attacked Monokuma and died in front of them. That's why they don't care. Yeah.
In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a
You're
lot of
fine.
the
Don't
gold
worry
has
about it.
already come off the handle. it's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Really?
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No.
That has nothing to do with anything, Miss Tsundere. There's no way Sayaka washed the old clothing off her hands because certain regulation talks about what happens in the bathroom at night. Water can't remove it. She's afraid. The regulation is she's afraid of water.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Because you're a tsundere, you're dirty.
My.
And he's
You're
into that.
no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Gross.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Yep.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was
Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Yep, she tried to murder
We
first.
already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu
Sayaka tried to kill
defense.
first. I already came to it.
Then the one who attacked first was...
I'd already figured it out, guys.
Sayaka?
Yep.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in.
Yep.
And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms
I think wasn't I
was
the
so
one who
that she could
suggested?
pin the crime on you. That is a possibility.
Understandable.
Is it
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Yep. The
not? That would
unlucky
also
student.
explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
Yep.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
You're not wrong.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
She played me like a fiddle.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation.
Played like a fiddle.
A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
From the very beginning.
Holy shit!
Yep.
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
So then who attacked her?
That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Watch it be Kyoko. That'd
Just
be
hold
really
on.
funny, actually.
That can't be true. Because...
Hey, You guys have totally derailed the argument.
Yep.
You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it.
No.
Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the
Why
answer to
me?
this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously I'm committed to finding out who killed her. But what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. I don't know about that. I think I've got 2 more clues. Tsundere. Dying message, yep.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong.
Yep, dying message.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait,
Dining.
what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember?
Yep.
11037.
And I flipped it
Written in her
around.
own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that,
It was
I need to
RE011.
ask,
Or L.
can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yes. Left
I
index
got
finger.
it! Her left
Welcome
index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
Yep.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey,
Leo.
Chihiro. You're a computer
Wait,
nerd
wait,
or
wait,
whatever,
wait,
right?
wait. I want to do it before they do it. L E O L L Leo Leon maybe we got Real or Leon I'm going to assume it's Leon. He does look really nervous.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these
Leon!
numbers.
She's missing the
Of
slash.
course. It's because they're not
They're letters.
numbers.
It's Leon.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
Yeah.
Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like 2 numbers and
Yep,
more like
Leon.
1 letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely
Leon.
there. So looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
And she wrote it upside down.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Hey!
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense
Flip it
than
upside
before.
down. Reverse it, flip it.
Rotate the image 180
Yep.
degrees.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my
Leon.
god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Leon.
You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
Yep. Leon.
So, whose name did she
You,
write?
are you people stupid? The killer's real name. Her mesh is 180 degrees. She come out crystal clear.
Here's my answer.
He's also got blood on his shirt.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around,
You get Leon.
it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What?
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Ad?
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Liar. Ultimate baseball star.
No, it's not random at all.
Got an ad. Nice! Money for me!
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped.
Yep.
Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch.
It's
to
Leon. The culprit's Leon.
I'm the killer?
Yep.
You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
I'm sorry you guys got ads right then and there. I tried to space them out to where things like that wouldn't happen, but they still didn't let me know. It's supposed to let me know when I get ads, but for some reason it didn't, so, you know, wasn't able to pause it.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
Yep.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on her. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
White.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're getting
You're
very
right.
defensive.
That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers
Yes.
to all the riddles
Kyoko,
are right
don't talk to
here.
me like I'm stupid.
Yeah, I think so.
Remains not sure which killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to as garbage as possible.
I got it!
How it was disposed of?
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Oh yeah?
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
True.
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. Okay, let's see. Let's see what my truth bullets are. Pretty sure it's the crystal ball. Yep, shattered crystal ball. Throw the ball at the incinerator. Toss the shirt up.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Yeah.
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
Not just gonna stop you right there. You got a crystal ball, you chuck it. Hope for
Hold
the
on.
best.
I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
Yep. Take a crystal ball.
If you can't
check
get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
My
What is
hand.
it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Yep.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
Throw it. Or if you're a baseball star, hit it. Throw it, yeah, because
got
he's
it.
a baseball star.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Baseball star.
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge
It'd be like that, yeah.
was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate.
This is the long
Once
trial,
they got
jeez.
the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
Baseball star.
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire.
Excuse me.
If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Glass ball would have melted and everything.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
Yeah, roughly.
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
Baseball star.
Could someone really do that?
Yeah, easily.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the
ultimate
killer
baseball
is...
player. The ultimate clairvoyant.
I got it!
The ultimate baseball star. It's obvious.
Because the
Why would it
killer
be the
is
nerd?
the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon!
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate
The ultimate
baseball
fan.
star.
Definitely.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer!
Uh-huh.
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
Oh, yeah? Prove it.
You still won't admit
Prove it! I got all the evidence right here in my little notebook.
Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his
Why me,
crime
though?
perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has
You
been
were acting
revealed.
really nervous.
Now here's what happened.
Do I have to piece it all together now? Closing arguments about the game. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Every case has one less element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun! Climax. I think I'm doing this right. Yep, and this. Nope. That one's gonna go there. So then this one would have to go. Come at me with a sword. Ah, okay.
I was a little off kilter. But I think I got it. Go, hit that, do that, and then I think that's everything. So killer goes into the room. She goes to stab. The door's behind him as he was in. She comes down and stabs him with a knife. Takes the thing, blocks it, smacks her on the hand and breaks her wrist. She flees into the bathroom. And then the sword comes off. I think.
Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
I think I got it.
Last night, the killer went to the room
watch this be
Sayaka
wrong.
was in. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for.
Yeah?
They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
This is where I kind of think I messed up with this part.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Okay, so yeah, it was right there. She dropped the knife. But where's the knife get dropped? The knife. Okay, wait, so killer comes into the room. Sword, block strikes, breaks her right wrist, right? She drops the knife. And she runs to the bathroom, locks it, and then the thing happens. Then he grabs the knife.
Here's exactly what happened. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Okay, good. So I did get it. Done.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen
But then...
knife.
Okay.
Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence.
I tried to anyway.
First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there.
Why is
But
he
the
naked
trash room was
fully?
blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Yep.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch
good
on
enough
the
to have to
incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon! Complete.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object?
Duh.
Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
Too bad.
All of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need
We
evidence!
just put all the
Where's
evidence.
the evidence?
We just said all the evidence, dum-dum.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
We just laid all the evidence out, bud.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
Oh.
Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the... Yes, same. Your first bullet time battle is again. Yes. Sometimes during a clash shot, your opponent simply won't hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in head-to-head battle. I like to refer to this as bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. B2W. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statement in time with the rhythm. Ooh, fun! I'm good at rhythm games. Match your button press with each tempo marker as they move across the screen to reach the center. Press the right mouse button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. So I gotta aim with, and then mark on with the right. Use method to damage your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Okay? And just consecutively, you'll start a combo. Keep this going, you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down situation. Okay? When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. Oh, I'm good at that, that's fine. So watch out for that. Yeah, I'll be fine. Deal enough damage to your opponent, and their weak spot statement will appear. At this point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot down with a truth bullet like any other statement.
Refute their statement fast enough, and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck, and have fun!
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it.
True.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
I need to buy me some more chocolate eventually. I'm almost out.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
That's something a stupid person would say.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
That's something a stupid person would say. Show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Toolkit. In a moment of truth.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up.
I don't think I was doing it right. I think I messed up there. I know I did. Yeah, that was my bad.
I refuse to give up yet.
That's my bad. Yeah, let me reread those because I messed that up. Yeah. See, I got down the timing, I just kept forgetting to press the other button. Sometime, okay, I'm gonna read this again, but this time I'm gonna read it in my head. In this epic occasion, head battle. Actually, I'm gonna pause it real quick and get me something to drink. It's also really hot in here, so I will be right back. I promise. I gotta... Sorry about that, my throat was killing me. Right. You know, for this is a bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. And I ran over my cool. Dr. Peppa. Yep. Just read your opponent's statement in time with the rhythm. So this is where I messed up. So I was matching the thing. Match your button press with each tempo marker as they move across the screen to reach the center. Say it's tempo marker. Press the right mouse button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Ensure the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button. So it's left, right. Okay, so it's right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. I think. It reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Tempo up. Yeah. Sounds good.
When the killer instead...
I refuse to acknowledge stupid.
Now let's do this, because I messed up the first time because I didn't really understand the rules. Alright. So it's
Where's your
right,
proof?
Right, left.
You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance!
Okay, so yeah, I have to...
You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Yeah, I got it now. I figured it out. That's my bad for messing up the first time. I
The
understand the rules
screws
right.
on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Exactly.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
They sure did.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
Yep. And my toolkit was fine.
The toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Their own.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Stupid, stupid,
It had to
stupid!
be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
Yep.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
That's what you get for being a murderer.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Court rank. A. Yeah! Hey, pretty good. Ooh. 73 medals. Cool. Not from concentration.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Yep.
You all
It's
have
still
a
Makoto.
lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Wow.
Okay, then let's get excited!
Yay,
Who will be
murder.
chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Who knows? Only you, apparently, Monokuma. Alrighty then. That was strange. Uh-oh! Looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawata.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a
Son of a
bitch.
douchebag! What the world is wrong with you? She did try to kill him first.
I didn't have a choice.
She did try to kill him first. It was kill or be killed.
So
that's why I
why
killed her first.
none of you are any different.
One wrong step and you'd be standing here. There was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just unlucky. That's all.
Still dead.
Hey, come on!
Yeah, you got to. Excuse me. Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. Well, when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Just so all of you would die except for them. But if what we came up with really is the truth, it's true that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If it was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why? Why?
I can't afford to be stuck here. One thing is more important than anything else. Her dreams. Her friends. To have seen something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, tried to commit murder to get out. That's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? Yep. She probably didn't remember you from school. I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy! The entertainment industry sure must be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand. Really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Very true. Stop messing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But
that's enough.
That's enough. As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Dang it!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you're so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment. A spanking on the bum-bum.
Punishment?
Yep.
You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
It was self-defense. Yep, this isn't a court of real law. This is a court of Monokuma and his deranged madness.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After you shut yourself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back into your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. But you chose not to. Then not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
That's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? Yeah, but she also did lie and betray to me. He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him! Oh, excuse me. So, work for you. This never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. He's not wrong. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Did you awaken your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, I guess what happens if there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. What day is it? Is today Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. Is that the kind of justice that awakens within you? Sorry. The days have all blurred together, so for some reason, my brain was like, today's Monday. I was like, no, it's not. You got a roly-poly. Cool. What'd you name it? That kind of justice has awakened within you? Just shut up! Okay, well, anything more importantly.
Thrills,
Timmy,
chills,
nice.
kills!
Let's hurry up and get what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment. I like the name Timmy for a roly-poly.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Too bad, bud.
Hey, come on now.
No more begging. No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Uh-oh. For Leon, the ultimate baseball star. You read half that sentence.
No.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
No!
It's a spanking on the bum-bum. Please be something just stupid and silly. Oh, it's 3D animated. Great. Game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh. Bye! Oh, geez, that's... Alright then. Oh. And they're all just gonna watch. The 1,000 blows. That's brutal, even for me. Well, that was brutal. What we saw was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
I'm really watching your shoot. Nice! Ooh, man, my drill is pumping right out of control! You are a psychopath! What is going on?
I can't take it.
I can't take it anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well,
hey, if you don't like it, murder! Sort of cut all ties with the outside world. Yeah, you know, you could do that too. Nothing wrong with that. But that's only if every one of you can get on board with that. Despair Bear.
Damn you!
Frig you, man. Why the frig are we doing all this evil poopy to us?
What the heck?
Evil? Man, you sound like some dark, awful secret. You are. Kidnapped a bunch of children. Are they saying dark, awful secret society type of bear? I mean, you did kidnap a bunch of people. So why are you putting a upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
Seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. Exactly. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's even possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. You piece of poop. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your butt into the ground. Oh, there's 3 more voices I don't have to do. That's great. Hee-hee, you must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened? Happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free from the outside world. Being trapped in this place. This insane place, excuse me. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the missions of this school, your thinking will change for sure. I'll mark a note of that in a bit. You'll think, boy, isn't this so wonderful how we all get to live here forever? Turns out he blew up the whole world.
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Somewhere. Just like before.
Thrills!
Anyway,
Chills!
let's get to the next one. That's what everyone is waiting for after all. Watch this be some kind of game show.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. I can get that. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered in my ear. I hate you. I'm gonna kill you
Makoto.
next. Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. ... It's about Sayaka, isn't it? ... I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even to the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. Aww, how do you know? She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Unless you're actually the murderer. Only Sayaka would know for sure. And we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. Aww. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her. Maybe.
Certainly.
Certainly, that's one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone, or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think of it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. I don't know, this game's probably gonna mess me up for life, just like Doki Doki Literature Club. Because you can move past the death of your friends, Sayaka and Leon. Keep moving on.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Again, Doki Doki Literature Club messed me up good. Move past their deaths? That's... I could never do that. ... No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like this? I'll get up and keep moving forward, but I will never forget it. Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry with them forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. ... So, instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. See you soon, with a knife. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How'd you know I want to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, please tell me you're gonna do... I'm psychic. Just kidding. I'm psychic, yep.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. I knew it. I knew it. Chapter 1. To survive. The end. Surviving students? 12. Uh-oh. To be continued. I wonder... Because I don't know if this game has multiple endings or not. But it would be pretty interesting to see if there would be any way to, like, save Juniko, for example. Or... save Sayaka, or change the thing around like that. That would be pretty interesting to figure out. I might look up see if there's multiple endings to this game or not, because that would be, like I said, that would be pretty cool. If like my choice to actually change something, or if it's just a set path that I'm playing through, sort of like Resident Evil. But yeah. Anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for today's stream, guys. It was a little bit longer because one, I overslept, and two, I was just too enthralled to end it. But yeah. So as always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that follow button and hit that notification bell if you're just now joining. As always, there'll be panels in the description later. I gotta set them up first. I'm still working on getting right pictures and things like that, set them up, and a schedule. Yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream, Star. Thank you for sticking by. As always, I'll see you guys next time. It's Brian signing off. Bye-bye.